Brings us to our next guest, John Chambers, former CEO of Cisco Systems, Chairman Emeritus, of course, now investing in tech at J2C Ventures. John, welcome back. Welcome to Tech Check.
Carol, it's a pleasure to be with you. John, good to see you. Deetra, a pleasure to be back as well.
John, let me start with what Bob was just saying, and that is, during the pandemic, we knew we were in this very rarefied atmosphere for technology as people were home and offices were reinventing IT budgets. How should our viewers think about this reset? How can those tech trends that got where the afterburners were on coexist with a grand reopening where cyclicals are the star?
Well, I think Bob said it very well. I think, Carl, it's going to be a combination. I've seen this cycle many times. As you come out of an economic downturn, the tech usually leads very early. Then it's the fundamental companies that earnings will increase, et cetera. I still have not changed my view. Every company will become a technology company, a digital company, if you will, whether you're in manufacturing like GM or a Federal Express that flies airplanes, et cetera, and moves logistics. What that really means, in my opinion, is tech will outperform non-tech dramatically over the next decade, and it will go in waves. I have 20 startups. Every one of them is accelerating dramatically their growth, but there will be a focus on profits, and there will be cyclical times within tech. But if I were betting tech for the next decade, I think that's where I will continue to put my money in. For your viewers, you're going to see cycles around artificial intelligence, the cloud moving to the edge, 5G, cybersecurity. If you wanted your kid to major in something cool, artificial intelligence and cybersecurity, that would be the safe place to really bet your future on. So I think tech will continue to expand and be a very good place to invest for the next decade.
Yeah, those sectors that you just mentioned, though, cloud, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, those are the ones that haven't really kept up their momentum from last year when Bob Bassani talks about this bifurcation. You're seeing some of the more value or legacy tech names get more of a bid this year. How long does that play out for? If you are looking years in advance, what are you betting on?
Well, I think you said it very well, Deidre. We tend to think very short term, and it's one of the tough parts about companies that run their business on this quarter and this year numbers. If you look at the big trends that I've talked about with you all over the last several decades, it was all the way back in 1998 when I said the world will go digital. Digital countries, digital companies, digital was where you want to bet. As you move from 1,000 devices connected to the internet when Cisco started to what will be 500 billion. Then if you go to 2011, that's when I said voice will be free. And it had huge, huge implications. 1998, voice will be free. It had huge implications on the service provider, yet it didn't show up for almost another decade. And then in 2015, we made a statement at the World Economic Forum that there are only two types of companies, those that have been hacked and those that don't know that they've already been hacked. And people kind of look at you on the key trends, but you will see those scenarios expand dramatically. The issue with SolarWinds probably cost American business and government well over $1 trillion. They're going to have to spend on products that really enable the prevention of those type of areas. And that's where I'm putting my money. I have 8 startups in that category. And a new hot one you might want to watch long-term, Versec, is really good in preventing the SolarWinds hack, et cetera. So I think you have to look at this in a 1, 2, and 3 year phenomena. I've never been very good at predicting this month or this quarter, but the long-term trends I think are very intact for AI. Cloud moving to the edge, Deetra, not just cloud. I think there's going to be a major reset as cloud moves to the edge and perhaps a new generation of leaders that lead in that category.
All right. John Chambers from JC2 Ventures. Great to have you with us.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.